Bro, like, like seeing like a mommy, bro, seeing a nice honey just standing over there with a mini skirt on, like, bro. And then like she looks at you like with this way, like she's looking at you, bro. And you can see that she's looking at you, eyesight. You can see she's looking at you, bro, eyesight. And you look at her, then she looks away, bro. Then you are nice more wise. Then she looks back at you, then you look away, bro. Like no, like bro. So I'm looking at the girl. She's on some mini skirt level, or she's on some mini skirt level. If you're feeling me, I'm looking at the girl. I'm like, oh child. So I wouldn't say no, especially to a fine girl telling me to wait for her after school. No, bro. She told me that she loves me. I'm like, what's in this about you? I'm hoping as your name is YouTube name Juni The Beast. You know what I'm saying, guys. And guys, I'm back again with another story time with Juni The Beast, of course. As I was saying, guys, I'm back again with another story time with Juni The Beast, of course. Wow, boy. Today we're gonna be talking about how I got my first girlfriend, bro. We all know, bro, like getting the first girlfriend, like your first girlfriend, is like the best feeling in your life, because like you feel like you're on top of the world. You feel me? You feel like you're on top of the world and that nobody can stop you and touch you. And that's exactly how I felt when I got my first girlfriend back in 2022. You feel me? So back in 2022, that's when I started getting into this dating stuff, you know. Back in 2022, I was in grade 6, by the way. Wow, that's when I started dating, doing those shit. But one of my best memories was when I got my first girlfriend. You feel me? So, if you watched this video right here, you would know that my first girlfriend rejected me, right? You would know that. If you watch the video, you would know that my first girlfriend rejected me. And it hurt. And it still hurts till this day. But then, after that, I made it my priority. I made it my priority. I am gonna get a girlfriend. And that's exactly what I did. Okay, it took me a couple of months before getting it. But then at the end, I ended up getting a girlfriend. Now, this is how I got her. So, it was just a normal day at school. It was like right around after break. So, I remember it was like, I don't remember like which period it was after break, but I remember hair. It was a hair being stripped. Oh yeah, it was memorable. Yeah. She liked being a little bit strict, especially about me. I don't know why. She was a bit strict. So I went and drank water quickly before she comes into class. When I get there, the tap is full of kids. Like my grade 1, 2, 3. But then there is this girl waiting in line. She was like in front of me. She was like in grade 5, and I'm in grade 6 back then. So I'm looking at the girl. She's on some mini skirt level, if you're feeling me. I'm looking at the girl. I'm like, oh child. Bro, like like seeing like a mommy, bro, seeing a nice honey just standing over there with a mini skirt on, like bro. And then like she looks at you like with this way, like she's looking at you, bro. And you can see that she's looking at you, eyesight. You can see she's looking at you, bro, eyesight. Then you look at her, then she looks away, bro. Then you are my small voice. Then she looks back at you, then you look away, bro. Like no, like bro. You feeling me? You all know that feeling, bro. Like don't lie. You, there's no way or you know. I bet. No problem. So these kids are like playing with water, like they are splashing themselves, they are splashing each other, with water. But they're having fun, they're having a blast. Well, personally, I didn't mind. I mean, at the end of the day, they are just kids. You feel me? But then they fill up their bottles with water, they splash each other. When the girl is about to drink water, they come back again. they get into her space like she's nothing. I bet she's cool, like she understands at the end of the day it's just kids. You feel me? And what happens is they leave those kids when she's about to drink. They come back again. They get it in front of her again. They fill up their bottles and everything. Then the girl that was there, that I'm looking at by the way, she's like, then she starts getting angry and she starts shouting at them. Now they splash her with water. And I'm like behind her. I'm busy on some. I'm on some. Damn. Oh, I'm looking at her. You feel me? They splash her with water. Now when they splash her with water, they end up splashing me too. And when you know, like when you're in like primary school, bro, when you're in primary, I get the grade sevens are like the most powerful niggas in the school than grade six. So like there were no grade sevens there, it was just grade six and downwards. And I was the grade six, so like I'm I'm the hot man there basically. You feeling me? So they end up splashing me too with water when they're splashing her. And I'm like, bro, personally, I wouldn't have had a problem, but then I wanna the Memle born. And you know, like we cool now. I know she's a nice teacher, ain't gonna lie. But like, yeah, I didn't like her ways, so I was a Memle born. I don't be angry to learn. I did not like her ways, but yeah. So they end up splashing me with water. So personally, I would have not been angry. But then problem is it was Memle born's period right after that. And she was gonna tell me to stand outside. Why? Because of course I'm soaking wet. You feeling me? She was not gonna let me come in class because like I said, I did not like her ways. She had a ways of about controlling her class. Wow. And coming to class wet, it was not the kind of wet you're thinking of. No, not that kind of wet, bro. But coming to class wet, she did not tolerate that. You feel me? She did not tolerate that. So what I end up doing is I shout at the kids. After shouting at the kids, they decide to splash me with water. When they splash me with water, they end up splashing her too. Then I grabbed one of the kids, like this about this height. I end up grabbing those kids and then I right here with only one. The kid runs off screaming to his brother back in grade 5. I don't give a damn. Wow. Now, here's the twist. The girl did not know him. And now I just slapped this dude for my own problems. She thought that I slapped the kid for her. She drinks water. After drinking water, guess what she does? She asks me, "What's my name?" And then she says, she asked me which class I am in, and she told me to wait for her after school. And that's exactly what I did, bro. That's exactly what I did. I waited for her after school. I mean, why? Who didn't remember back then? I was in a quest of finding a girl, so I wouldn't say no, especially to a fine girl. A fine girl telling me to wait for her after school, no, bro. But personally, I didn't think she was gonna show up. I did not think she was gonna show up. Facts. I did not think she was gonna show up. Okay, it's after school. I'm right there chilling. I'm chilling. I'm like, oh, this bitch is not even gonna come. And then she comes. She comes, and I'm like, oh, she comes. But yeah, so back in primary, I was walking home, and she used the transport. So we're walking outside the school gate. We're talking about personal, like not personal things, but stuff like where you live, what do you live, your Facebook, what's your full name, me, all those kind of things, just getting to know each other basically. You feeling me? And then she says, and then she offers to give me her numbers. I was like, nah, I don't want a situation whereby you give me your numbers, I text you, you don't answer. Rather, I give you my numbers and you will text me. Oh, well. So that I will know even. Let me put your. Wait. English is not English. Let me put your niggas on. Oh, well. Do not take a girl's number. Rather, offer if she says, let me give you my number, say, nah, let me give you my numbers. Cause of then if she texts you, you might have a chance of winning. If she texts you, like I think you give her your numbers. If she texts you, you have a chance of winning. But if she gives you her numbers and you text her, there's a 70%, no, not even 70, there's a 90% chance she's not gonna answer and a 10% chance she's gonna answer. You see the difference? So yeah, I offer her my numbers. She takes them on a piece of paper, by the way, because back in the day we did not go to school with our phones. That was primary, bro. I offer her my numbers. Yeah, sharp with it. She offers me a hug, but then I was too scared to grab. So I grabbed her by the waist and we go our separate ways. You feel it? You feeling me? You feeling me? I bet. Now, I did not make the mistake of telling my bros this time. I did not make the mistake. I kept it on silent. Till this day, they don't know how I was dating the hand because of I did not want mistakes with this one, you feeling me? Except for, of course, what happened on the video, on this video, except for that. Oh, who child? Who child? Oh, damn, man. Oh, child. Brune, I'm uncomfortable right now, so me looking at this honey is head for but okay, never mind. I get home, she texts me, just telling me stuff like thanks for saving me or thanks for solving those kids for me. And I'm like, yeah, solving those kids. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, can to elaborate? Okay, nah, I did not use such a massive weight. All I said is, can you please explain what you mean or stuff like that? And then she explained now when you solved those kids for splashing me with water. I was like, nah, no problem. Like whenever you see her, like I can't let just little kids or what a beautiful girl, the stuff like complimenting her basically, and she was blushing. She gave me a call. She gave me a call and then I answered. We started talking, getting to know each other more. She told me, "Oh, let's link up tomorrow at break." And that's exactly what we did. We linked up, we chilling. Yeah, then like a week later, she tells me that one of my friends told me that I wanna be with her. First thing, how I knew she was lying is because of I never told my bros. Because I didn't want mistakes. I didn't tell my bros. So I knew she was lying. But then I told her, nah, you're lying. Why don't you tell me that you love me right here in the spot and then we'll date? But if you don't, we will not. She told me that she loves me. I'm like, and I did not tell her back. Don't ever do not tell a girl that you love her back like the first time. You're like, immediately when y'all started dating. No, bitch. Don't do that, bro. So yeah, that's how I got my first girlfriend. You feeling me? That's how I got my first girlfriend. So yeah, bro. If you made it this far, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers before the year ends. We're currently on 72 subscribers. Bah! We're trying to reach. Yeah. So please make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'm out. I'm hoping that was cool too.